good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It depends where you're gonna come across this video from. I want to say to you, you are welcome. 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 It depends where you're gonna come across this video from. I want to say thank you. We are here to discuss certain issues that concern our government and the people of Liberia. And we're going to respond to Senator Edwin Mervyn Snow and his sanction Senator McGill. So if you're just joining my live, I'm appealing to you to please share. If you can, please share my live. I'm here to respond to the two troublemakers in our country. Today, for those of you who did not follow the Senate hearing today, Mr. Nangwe, a government official from the executive, was invited based on his Facebook comment addressing two individuals, consulting them for the consistent behavior for attacking and acting the know-all, like they know all, they know the problem of Liberia. Senator McGill and Senator Edwin Mervyn Snow. I attached the senator to the name so people can know who am I responding to. I don't just want to say Edwin Snow or McGill, because it can be anybody's name. But there's two individuals. If you just joining my live, please share. I ask you to share if you can. Please share my live so more people can know that I'm on live. I would really appreciate that. Let me share myself to people. So today, Edwin Mervyn Snow got in his feelings like he always does. He want to criticize other people. He want to down talk on other people. But when they react to him, he run to the Senate. He want to use the Senate to chew his pepper. And this is what I'm going to call the Senate Pro Tem, Yombly Kaka Lawrence. You got to be careful. You got to be very careful, Senate Pro Tem, Yombly Kaka Lawrence. You got to be very careful because these guys are using you to chew their pepper. And you are part of the collaboration of the Unity Party. And you know how Unity partisan and supporter of President Joseph Yuma Boaka like myself supported you when you were being dragged by Musa Hassan Belite with the Liberty Party issue. We stood by you. This is the time that you will pay back to the Unity Party and Unity Partisan and Boaka Shin. Be mindful, Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence. Be very mindful of what you do in the Senate. We are watching you carefully. We don't want to see you as a betrayer. I will speak to Edwin Snow and McGill. I will speak to the two disgraceful human beings. I will speak to them the way I feel that I want to speak to them individually. There will be no attack on the Senate, but we will speak and respond to them personally. And this is exactly what I'm going to do. So, you know, I'm just giving my big sister and mother, Yombly Kanga Lawrence, a piece of advice. Be very careful. These opposition boys, They want to use it to chew the pepper. This will be the same people comes 2029 that will be fighting you. They will fight you. Because when there is the only person they want to see return in the executive mansion should be George Weah. You don't come, Yombly. You don't come. They don't see you. They're done. They don't see you. Everything you see Edwin Snow and McGill is doing, they are doing it in the interest of Weah return 2029. And if you have your ambition, a young woman who have the ambition to become president of the Republic of Liberia one day, be very mindful. They want to use you to commit crime against the Liberian people that make you Senate President today. Because without the vote of United Partisans and those who believe in President Bouaka, like us, those of us that believe in President Bouaka, without our support, you will not be Senate President. The record is there. Senate President, Yombly Kanga Lauren. Be very mindful of these guys. They don't like you. They want to use you to chew the pepper. And that pepper will be very, 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 very hard for you. Because United Party is not a party that will sit back and watch people who want to undermine them. And those government officials from United Party, that life based on the experience in government, when they left power 2017 and George Weah came in, majority of them, they know what they lose. They know how they were struggling in our country. They know all of these things. So do you think they will allow a Senate President for people like McGill and people like Edwin Snow? I will address them. You see, that's a reason why I placed this picture up here. For you to look at people like that, to use you, Yombly Kanga Lauren. It happened the last time. When Amara Kone make a statement, and the wonderful and amazing and great senator for Nima County, let me pronounce it if I'm pronouncing it well, Senator Yatwan, when this man tried to hold the floor and ask you and interject to what this man was saying, you allow him to go on. Yombly Kanga Lauren. We are watching you. We don't know if you are in position or out position or opposition. We are watching you. For those of us that support President Bouaka, we have no regret coming after any of you. But for respect's sake, we'll call you rescue murder for a reason. Don't allow these opposition boys to use you so you can chew the pepper. If somebody attack Edwin Snow personally, if he's angry, let him use the court. And don't use the Senate. Don't include everybody in the Senate. Oh, they're attacking the Senate. No, they're attacking your decision. A man, Yombly, you should be very careful. A man who said on national radio, Edwin Mervyn Snow, the former warlord, allegedly, let him there. The picture is right there. You all can see him with a yellow arrow. That's Edwin Mervyn Snow, the senator of bombing. Like him right there. Like Chucky Taylor, the son of a former warlord who is converted, that doing life in jail. The ex-president, Charles Gange Taylor, who helped to bring war into our country. 250,000 Liberians. Life was damaged. Every blood I shed, every tears, our murder, our children, babies were killed in that war. Horrible things. My fellow Liberians, don't take it from me. Go on YouTube and type Liberia Civil War. For those of you that were born in the 90s, those of you that were born 1996, 1980, 1997, go on YouTube. And you will feel when you see people like Edwin Mervyn Snow them parading themselves to be good people. This is the man with Charles Taylor. This is the man who was Charles Taylor's son-in-law. He was not just Charles Taylor's son-in-law. He was a personal driver to Chucky Taylor. The man who is doing nothing 9 years in America, in prison, that will never see the daylight. He will not come out of jail. What is Chucky Taylor in jail for? Go read the record. Abuse of human rights. Who don't know? From when Taylor came in, 97, all this time, Chucky Taylor, ATU, women were being abused. Children were being abused. Men, our grandfathers, our mother was being abused by the boy, Chucky Taylor. This is the senator who said he represented Liberia at ECWA, Edwin Mervyn Snow, that have no integrity. The man who benefited from the blood and sweat from Liberians, allegedly. They don't want to accuse people will be using the word allegedly. We learn it from Stanton, the criminal A Witherspoon. We learn from him. Because when they want to accuse people, they will use the word allegedly. So we all will be using allegedly. People like Edwin Snow have no moral rectitude to sit in the Senate. I blame the people of bombing. I blame them. I blame the Liberian people of bombing Kati. They are disgrace to us. How can you support or elect a character like Edwin Mervyn Snow, a man who have always benefited from the blood? Go and watch the Civil War. Edwin Snow, a man like that, Edwin Mervyn Snow was whining and dining with Charles Taylor. He was whining and dining with Charles Taylor. This man, these are the people. You're going to ask Edwin Snow how he become one of Liberian richer men. Liberian mansions all over the country. That get homes all over different country. Where did he work? Right after the war, he become rich. Right after the Taylor regime, he become rich. The man will never work. The man is a core artist. I will repeat what the ambassador said. This man is a core artist. Let me remind some of you, it's not about politics here. It's not about defending the United Party or defending President Bwaka. We are speaking the truth to power. Yeah. You're not looking like your business. But we'll tell you, for those of you who consider yourself a sedition, you sedition by doing the war. The men who are giving our children jobs, Charles Taylor, the Edwin Snow were with him. He never wanted to defend the Liberian people. The Edwin Mervyn Snow ever told Charles Taylor, I think you damaging the youth of our country. Do not give them jobs. I'm asking you, the Edwin Mervyn Snow, who say he preaching, he want to hold the government accountable for the $19.2 million jobs that came into the country. You want to hold President Bwaka government officials accountable. But he forgot. He was with Charles Taylor. The Edwin Snow, he was unsanctioned by the State Department. I don't know how he got from there. This is the same man who couldn't travel to the United States. Even during the weird regime, he couldn't come here. I don't know how is it possible. This is the conspiracy in the United Party government. And this is what some of us, we are opening our mind. I'm a Bwaka Shin. I hold no loyalty with United Party. And this is what get us angry. I will be asking Sarah Besso Yanti, how is man Edwin Snow getting visa to come to America? Even doing her friend, George Weah, Regine, that man was not eligible to come to America. As soon as Bwaka take over, Edwin Snow getting visa to come to America. How is that happening under our foreign minister? How? Even the Weah people were suppressing him. Anytime you want to try to remind them, the man will spoil our government. You think we are trusted Edwin Snow like that? Do you really think we can't with integrity government? We just the political advisor to President Bwaka is damn listen. I can't stand Mandela Cooper. I can't stand a woman. She one of the person I will be calling the president to remove. We need the president to move people who is not working. But this is not what I'm here. I have a time to speak to my president. I will have one day to speak to President Bwaka, to reason with him. How is he thinking? 2029 is here. President Bwaka, 2029 is coming. It's coming. We are watching for this thing. Y'all will not make our job difficult for us on the Facebook. Because some of you, we just looking at you guys, you're sitting in the government, you're not advising the president appropriately. How can Edwin not be representing Liberia to Equa, a former warlord or a son? Because he was a son to Charles Taylor. And somebody called me, telling me, say, oh my man, slow down, don't be yelling. I will speak with passion because he hated me. A man that came on national radio and said to the nation, he want for President Bwaka to fail. He want the Liberian people to suffer. He want the Liberian people to die from hunger. He want the Liberian people to die from sickness because the friend George Weah is not in power. He sell it on spoon. He sell it on spoon. That he want for President Bwaka to be a one-term president. That's political talk. But when you say you want the Liberian people, you want the government to fail, that means the government represents the people of the nation, the people of the country. That means you want for the people to suffer because President Bwaka is the president. Your deficit, your political strength, your political argument should go to the president, but not the Liberian people. You can say, I want for President Bwaka to be one-time president. That's your belief. We will not hold you on that. But we know he will not be a one-time president. But if you come and say you want for him to fail, you don't want him to do good by the Liberian people, that's why we come in and we hold it against you. 2029, we will repeat the tape. We will play it for on radio. We'll be for just spending our money. Different radio station will be putting your voices. Your thing we hear, we looking at your say that people that Edwin Snow traveling on our government. How can Edwin Snow be getting visa for America in our government? President Eddie Johnson said he didn't travel. A friend, George Weah, he didn't travel. That rescue mission, that United Party second term, he's traveling, getting visa. Because all of them connected. They see Edwin Melvin Snow attack a lady in the Senate. The record is there. When I speak to you, I get your facts. The record is there. I will be posting this video. The woman came. He attacked that young woman. Why the woman discussing? Why the woman talking to her boss in that way? That's a position there. It's not an oversight there to check people's personal relationship with the boss. It got nothing to do with him. Check that there in the Senate. They see Edwin Melvin Snow, man. Because he have personal relationship. All of them want to be president. And President Bwaka is sleeping. He brought all of them in a government and he just cuts an eye on them. Sarah Benson Yanti have a personal relationship with Edwin Snow. When nobody was talking, I was talking. I will open the United Eye. The people, the high king of United Party. I read a post yesterday asking the chairman of the United Party to make a statement to defend the vice president and the president. The same man accused the president family. The first family is the political advisor asking the president to write the Liberian Senate for the man to provide the family member that is in the first family, the Bwaka family that got involved into the $19.2 million jobs. It's the political advisor Mandela Cooper. Are you advising the president or the legal advisor to the president? Because when people say something to Snow, he wrote to the Senate. It's the right of the executive to write the Liberian Senate to ask Edwin Snow to provide the family member that living on 20th Street in that building that he knows that were involved in it. They may have information. Let him provide it to the country. That's why we asking Mandela Cooper. What's up? You think that beating passion thing we doing here? Yeah, you fine. You eloquent. That's your position. You are a mess appointee to that position. That's not your area, Mandela Cooper. President Bwaka should have sent you to be one of these ambassadors and live from that place. That place for radical like Henry Costa. You know my brother Costa people in farm road, but I play that radical place. A political advisor, that person who can bob the eye. You go for anybody that will stay in the president way. You go for them. You go out Nigeria, Tinubu. See where Peter Obi were crying yesterday. Everything people in life is being. I'm not saying a good thing to be a dictator, but so that you have to show people that Snow, they're human being. People that Snow, you have to show them pepper. That they will not mess around. the next time they speak in public, you know that they will think twice. You get Amakone. Amakone. Who were refusing to support President Bwaka. In the first round, he went to CDC, the demand was not made. He had no choice. He saw the wave of Liberians. He know where Liberia was going. Boom, he joined the United Party. He said in war room. So the people that were managing the first resort, that you were managing it, when I hear people crying, oh, the United Party, they're so ungrateful to America. Oh, we went toe to toe with the certain government. George, we are the first round. The first round. George, we are not able to attain the 51 point. 51 points. He was not able. Well, American, you kill the second round. Yeah, and so there were people that were already there. So that means we must sit and watch you undermine our government and suppress and put your foot on President Bwaka's neck. And that's why we're talking. American go for the president. Government officials that go for him. Blocker. Those who support President Bwaka, that go for them. Politics is a dirty and evil game. It's a nasty game. You do me, I do you. 10 commandments is there. No petty. The president calls an album. If I were going to speak on anybody's behalf, to have a second thought that people that yeke. But yeke behavior when he insulted the first lady. He accused the first lady of the judgment the woman had for President Bwaka. Is that the president chairman I gave her on yeke? That's why I supported his removal. That's why I supported his expulsion from the hall. Because yeke, you are a front runner of United Party. The man take over 1 month, you went knock out here with the president. You say, Boy Bam Ruchin. Boy Bam Ruchin, why you in Ghana? You say you want to. Look, there are too many people. Let me tell you something. You see, people that Snow know that President Bwaka, second term, when he become president. You see that vice president today that was making that statement? Jeremiah Kum, I was talking for a few days, that why I'm a Bwaka shit. I will speak to Jeremiah Kum. The vice president, the man. I like the young man. Because I know he's learning from President Bwaka. But he made a mistake today in a hearing. When our chair was Senate Pro Tem, he protected all citizen government officials that went to that hall at the Senate. Our chair will always send the committee room. You're not in Western. When he said that, he said that, he said that, he said that. Our chair sat in the Senate and protect Joao Terra, the Senate president. That woman will protect. It's there, the record there. Any government official that go when they summon them, they don't summon them. The law was confused. But he was doing the possible best at the time during the CDC regime. We had Jeremiah Kum. And because of you, Mr. Nabwe made that statement. And because of the United Party. And then you tell a man to apologize right there. You be let the man. Why can't you? Now I perfect key. Look how you the last time I said my picking, you gotta learn politics. That's why we yelling on first, but it's not because of President Bwaka. The papa will not go at 12 years. The papa will be tired. He will turn the country over to you. That is the reason why some of us supporting President Bwaka. Because the papa teaching you, he giving you, he exposing you to the Liberian people. You said in that Senate to them as a vice president. No, I don't know yell at you. Let me bring a picture here. Yeah? You said in that Senate today, and you want to critique Mr. Nangwe. Right there, you tell him to apologize to Senator then. Which Senator then? Mr. Vice President? Eh? My Vice President? Eh? Which Senator remember I apologize to? The same people that undermining you? Jeremiah Kum, my amazing Vice President. The people that don't want to see you president. The Yombri Kanga Lauren. The Edwin Melvin Snow. The other political gangster. The other political or corruption kiko. Why when you take hand and you get in your throat? Tala. That corruption king. Can't say that you say you part of the United Party people. Then you say that. Then you want question official of the United Party. You say the man will read to you. After the man read, then you say the man will explain to you. Like the man will explain your function as a former what they call speaker. Because of corruption, Eddie Jesus Ali couldn't stand you. She bear your colleagues and will remove you. When you talking your whole voice and I take hot iron from the hot fire, they shove it down your damn throat. Your criminal self. Go sue me. I say your criminal. The record is there. They call you corruption gigon. And they start up. I know the vice president been carried away today. That statement was very wrong of you, Jeremiah Bankun. Slow down. I'm a bugger show, Jeremiah Bankun. Slow down. My Lord didn't last to you, Mr. Vice President. When bugger put your hand up, then I will tell my loyalty to you. You better slow down because of you. You see more alien fighting on social media. Because I know the people will leave with them. You will leave the United Party with you. Have you seen in a Senate during the CDC regime? Did you see Joe Howard Taylor, the former vice president, the Senate president? Have you seen her? Our critique in a CDC government official, they were always protected. When they come, when they see they don't making noise, one or two senators making noise, we send in the committee room. It's there on arrival. Be smart. Don't expose those people that are fighting for you. Honor the people who undermining you, Mr. Vice President. Be careful. And because of you, the future of Liberia, we don't want to see we are back. We don't want to see we are at the presidency. Because Liberia will be dug into the fucking hole. You brought yourself, Mr. Vice President. With all due respect, the next time you did, when you did the Mr. Number today, that you throw him on the bus, even if you want for the man to apologize, gentlemen, we'll send it into committee room. You call him in your office. Tuesday when the man can apologize, you fix it. A leadership. Jamaican, wash yourself. Wash yourself. You look at the man who defending you, and you telling him, oh, like the people in here, like the people in here, like when the president appoint you, like the people that can confirm you. That's true. But be political savvy, my picking. Jamaican. Be smart. Jamaican, be smart. Open your eye to liberal politics. Don't critique people that are fighting for you, even your enemies. Don't you know Yombly want to be president? Don't you know today if Yombly were presiding over the team, Nabo wasn't going to go home because she had a relationship with Edwin Snow. She had a relationship with Eddie Starter. She had a relationship with Amara Conan. These are the people who don't want to see you as president. And nobody will tell you, I will tell you. Jeremiah Kun, be wise. Be wise, Jeremiah Kun. Be wise. We may not open your head. If preacher doesn't want to lie to them, you'll be disappointed in you for that statement you made. You protect people that fought for you, Mr. Vice President. You critique Mr. Damba today and tell them, oh, I didn't know that you made that post. And so what? When you made that post, that is a constitutional right. Anything that comes on social media, we will react to it. And when we react to it, it's our personal view. You think that everything we say on social media, people agree with us? Some people come out in by and curse us. I don't respond to them. I don't make nobody relevant. You come in by, you curse me in my personal space. Then I will deal with you. When I finish dealing with you, I block you. You have no time to respond. But you can come on my live and comment. If I don't like your comment, I delete it. I don't have to mention your name. Jeremiah Kun, everything you see people doing for the Unity Party, all the low blockers, I can tell you for free. 2029 come, President Bwaka and you be re-elected. You will become president of the Republic of Liberia. The pape will be tired then. He will turn the country over to you. All of them, they know it. That's why they implicating you into the $19.2 million drugs. They're paying out other front page Africa allegedly to run propaganda against you. You're bleeding. I can tell you. You see, everything they don't do, it's a faker, it's a pretender. And you know the other boy in front of him, I will tell you, I will stay in Delon throw 2029. We will push, we will tell the boy he's a faker. Anything you see they don't doing, he's doing it for Yombly. And y'all will be shocked politics got no enemy. When Joe we are P, Young Kanga Lawrence as the vice president, what you will do? You'll be fighting against her for you to be re-elected. Jeremiah can be smart. I hate to speak to my vice president in a day. It hurt me. Because I respect you a lot. But sometimes the two need to be told to people like you. People cannot be defending you and fighting you. And when they cut down for you to protect them, and you let them be. How Prophet Key is lavishing in jail today. By the help of Prophet Key, so that United Party, President Bunker and you, Jeremiah Kun, be elected. Then somebody can come in my inbox, oh, my man, the government taking care of Prophet Key, they may insult me. Prophet Key is supposed to be insult bitch. Have you seen that CDC town? There wasn't coaching in government, they were threatening, they were cursing, they were walking in the street with gun. When the summer, mobile molu, what he said, that liquor tour, all the things he said about Joe we are, when the country money can Joe we are steal it. Or Joe we can pass all the country money. When the man go outside and go to on behalf of the country people getting money, it's there, it's on YouTube. It's there. What about you did? My man, the message that liquor tour was sent to the committee. The Senate committee, we can bring it back on the floor. It's down on the raffle. Jeremiah Kun, be wise, eh? Let's show an eye about you today, but I saw you today. The political mistake you made today, Mr. Vice President, that shouldn't repeat itself. That should not repeat itself again. We are defending y'all. We are not on payroll. We are not benefiting because we want a good country. Giving our country back to Georgia and a bunch of gangsters. Liberia. People will be running for their life in our country. All the small border you see that promoting the government, they will not be able to stay in Liberia when George will be re-elected. Because George will get picking them who is against her. They're quite to kill. Oh yes. You take power. We can't hear about it. Who killed the auditor? You say the people destroy everything. The three missing boys, no story. We take over, we run on these things. We run on these things. No accountability. In your comment, you lost the big case. Even the American people know that Samuel 12 was corrupt. You came to court. You lost that case. You had a lot of incompetent people. The justice minister. I asked for the paper to fire this man. I don't know what President Obama is doing. The justice minister is incompetent. Very incompetent. Very incompetent. He need to go. The justice minister need to go. They may drop all the call, waste the taxpayer money, waste the people money. At the end of the day, the people now they will walk free. Walk free. So my message, let me be clear with my vice president. What you do to Mr. Nangwe today, it was a political social. Mr. Vice President, please. Youngly, people say, what you calling the Senate President? Youngly, Amara Kone, Edwin Snow, and that other frog man who know the Buffalo, Alistair, political corruption can go. When you take her annual and shove it down your throat, like how you get, he don't even get votes because he been so corrupt. The money that you store and I eat all his voice. These people don't want to see you. Those people, they don't want to see you. Mr. Vice President, you think Magay like you? Magay, what man? He wants to draw we are back. Oh yes. You think they want you to be president? Do you think they want you to be president? Because I'm not president, but I will turn the country over to you before the 12-year end. Because the papi will be the papi will not get that screen again. It will be time for him to turn the country. That's why the papi said we will take our country. To go back to the campaign, we will take our country. We will train the young people and turn the country over to the young people. Who are the young people the president will be referring to? That you, leadership, be politically smart, papi. Mr. Vice President, be smart. All the people in the Senate, they are against the side against you. The play where the play ball, the Senate play ball, the Dutch is up. They were you, but you don't know their heart. Huh? Peter, you think Humbly Kanga Law don't want to be president? Be there, you think Amara Kone don't want to be vice president of the job we are? Be there, you think Alistair don't want to be vice president or president? Like your friends' name. Don't protect the people that protect you, Mr. Vice President. Say that they are not your friends. They don't want to see you. And I will remind the people of Nima. The last time we checked, one guy, Jackson Doe, won an election. And you will never swear in. Oh, you know that? This is the great opportunity that God make for you. Because President Baka will give you the country. Give the country to John Weah. Nobody will make argument. The sedition will make noise. We will flog them from the street. They made noise. We will flog them. I said, scare sedition. When Ghana come up on the police, they're running active with the back up to the gate. Like the kind of men will say, we will contest election result. That one of them can be running. As soon as they send the tear gas, see the feel all the battle, back. Like that beginning, we have sitting on 2020 now. Mr. Vice President, with all due respect, slow down. You say Mr. Nangwe to them when nobody won't tell you. When I can't, like, bro, I can't to your office, you won't see me because I tell you the truth like your business. But I tell you the truth, Mr. Vice President, we all first, but we defending you and President Baka. This is exactly what we're doing. You should always defend people that defending you. Protect us. You're lying, Prophet King J. Because you think we go quiet? Eh? You think we go quiet? You only hold Prophet King because the man was cussing, man. And the same man, the man was cussing, the same part, the man was cussing that he elected you today. He has been forgotten. Going to 5 months now, the man inside beach. Where is the political will? Where is the political will? But I think that for another day. Mr. Vice President today, you didn't do well. I say it loud and clear. You didn't do well. You didn't do well for Mr. Nangwe today. How can the man be reading it? You call the man to apologize. My man, read a statement. Now, look, we will send this to committee room. The senator, Momo. Who senator them? Magio? Snow? Edestala? They were men not that for nothing. You know the reason why you are the president of the Senate? You know the power you get, Jeremiah Kun? The influence you got? Rescue senator that was sitting there, they were quiet. They were waiting for your leadership. And you allow them, man, you call them, man, you apologize. Like the same thing your type of a kid to apologize, the chief justice sent him to jail. Jay apologize. Instead of you protecting the man, my man, the man read a statement, gentlemen, well, we'll send it in to special committee and they will bring it behind the floor. They will not appear on the floor. You use the influence. Jeremiah Kun, you aired today, my vice president. I'm angry with you. I didn't like that. I watched it. I just left. I left. And he said, oh, I didn't know that you don't want read the team, my man. No, Mr. Vice President. Not how it work. This is not how it work. You say Mr. Nangwa today. You say him. A grown man like that, you have a warlord supporter, the men who are benefited from the sweat and blood from Liberians, Henry Snow, to look at that man and tell him that the man can reduce a drinking, a man who holding a Snow. Snow can ever talk to George Weah like that. Because when you join private jail with George Weah, the every snowman, you talk to a public, a public servant, a man from the executive. You from the executive, Mr. Vice President, you should have protect that man. Then you reminding the man. So when they accusing you, all the government official, I call for that. I wrote it on my page. Every government official from the executive should protect each other. I said that. I mean, look, I don't have time for weird shame. You know, I always like to call you out, my brother. Prince Jesus. You can't with your Prince Jesus knee, your American knee. I knew we should call you on the camp. DJ Prince James. That's what name is that. You can't with that funny knee on my brother. I'm here for you, yeah? I'm here to speak to my vice president. The thing that your citizen you can do. The thing that you can do. You can speak truth to your leaders, your leaders, but I can do that. I can remind my vice president. Majority of the people in the Senate don't want to see you as his president. Rising to the presidency. They don't want to see it. They know it. They vision in it. That is the reason why they game the side against you and they're attacking you. Yombly Kanga Laura want to be president or vice president. Edwin Snow, he said it that he want to be president or vice president. And you know, Joey will never choose the other thing. He knows that. He have fighting so he can be able to ride private jet with Joey again. That's all he's doing. So he can be having invitation going around the world. On the Labrampo taxpayer money. You want to criticize people from the executive, but they shouldn't react to you. When they react to you, you run to the Senate. And let me open doors from the executive. Don't attack the entire Senate. Call him out. When you get issue, he might take you to court. Alright? So, Mr. Vice President, with all due respect, please protect people that are protecting you. That putting the life on the line for you. To see you come as president one day. Please, be politically smart. Your time is out. I'm done with you, Mr. Vice President. That may not be PSI again. My loyalty when I know my loyalty with President Baka. When President Baka put him as president, I will give you my loyalty because I know you are laying a lot for him. Don't do that again. Okay. Let me come to this order. The other war law beneficial. That Edwin Snow there, the same man that sat with Charles Taylor. When Charles Taylor was giving our young brothers and sisters drugs to take, he never advised Charles Taylor. That man who's saying advocating for Liberian today. Edwin Snow. Senator Snow. Are you there with Chucky Taylor? That's not you standing over there with a yellow arrow over your head with a vest on. Don't you know that? Look at the beginner standing in the middle. Look at that underage boy. He got AK-47 on his side. Now you that see Edwin Snow that was standing there. Edwin Melvin Snow. How can a man be a decision maker in our country? How this thing happen? This was a big political mistake in the history of Liberia for a Edwin Melvin Snow to become a senator. A man who benefited from the war, become rich. He was sitting with Charles Taylor. He was driving around with Chucky Taylor. Our children were being abused. This man shut his mouth like a lot of air papa teamer. They do not look the complete air papa teamer. He sat there and said nothing. And when a friend John, we are keen to power. All the time have been killed. Are there any Liberian to go on every snow page? Every one day you ever criticize George we are. The only thing you find in the private jet with George we are traveling. This is the man. This is the same man. This is the Edwin Snow we're talking about here. This is the same Edwin Snow we are talking about here. When George we are there all the time being killed, you'll not find one article for Edwin Snow asking for accountability. You will not see that post. 3 missing boys. You will never see Edwin Snow. No article for him. But he was there in the Senate. He was protecting everything that George we are saying to the Senate. He was voting on them. This is the man that want to, this government, this serious government, the serious leadership we have in Liberia now. This government, a big people government. Yeah, there were men may stay here and there, but not equal to Edwin Melvin Snow friend. At the time in George we are government, where Liberia was. Where Liberia was. People brought $100 million jobs in the country. They were caught. They took them to court. They were jailed. What happened? What happened, Edwin Snow? They took the people money from them. 250,000. They allowed the people. Speedy trial in 2 weeks. The people were found not guilty, and the people flew the country. Foreign national. Edwin Snow was there. He was a senator. Let's see Snow man. He was a senator then. That man who was dying and whining with child setup. The Edwin Snow, the foolish human being. The man who just from one marriage to another marriage. The man who cannot keep a wife. The irresponsible Edwin Snow. Baby, people are not seeing him. Let me move his face. Let me move his face. Let me move his face. This man. This guy. How can that man left for unsession in America? How can you allow that war? Let me who are with child starter, a former warlord who is doing life in prison? That man was there. America. How you giving him a visa to come? What a change, America? What a change, America? What a change, America? Why are you giving them a visa? Why are you allowing them to come to the great United States? That man was with child stealer. All the horrible things that happened in Liberia, he was with child stealer. That's Edwin Melvin Snow. And then honor President Joseph Nyeman Boakai, the man is representing Liberia to ECOWAS. And the political leader. Madera Cooper. They drop B for you. Oh. We need a radical to be a political advisor to President Boakai. Now one firm, beautiful, well-educated woman. I want to be ambassador. Send her to Nigeria. Send her to Freetown. Send her to Guinea. Send her somewhere else. That position for a radical, Mr. President. That's why people like Edwin Melvin Snow still representing our country to ECOWAS. That's me. Who sat there with Chancellor were giving our children drugs to go fight and kill themselves. You are with Charles Taylor. The Edwin Melvin Snow man. This guy. That individual. This time we're not critiquing the whole Senate before you can summon her and be someone and be using your who won't be president. So she will your she in your clique. She in your clique. But she won't be very mindful. About you on sanction. Be very mindful. She will your because she won't be president. Or expectation that she will be president one day. Let the Edwin Snow guy representing Liberia to ECOWAS, this guy. The man who was dining and whining with Charles Taylor, with Chucky Taylor. How can America allow the man? Do it any justice any regime, the man couldn't come to America. George, we are even your own friend George, we are like in Rap Parent Jailway. You couldn't come to America. How can the rescue government come? Sarah Blesso Yati. I don't know how it's working. They may coming to America because she had personal relationship with him. All these people. The foreign minister, you want to be president? I asking you now. She was not in the race. 2023. She was not there. Jeremiah could be smart. All the people don't want to see you to be president. You have no friend at this moment. This is the reason why they're linking you to the $19.2 million jobs. The additional using spoon. He using when he's here allegedly. Because when I want to accuse people, you can say allegedly. We learn it from you. Allegedly. They're using these people to go after you. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. This kind of individual. How can it be a decision maker in our country? Edwin Snow, who stripped a young woman for $1,000 in Liberia. Not me saying it, the record there. The video all over social media. We wait in 2029. We will expose these people. Everything's not doing it for George. We have to come back to power. Jeremiah, he won't see you. Then in the Senate, you laughing with him. You hear that song that will eat with you, but you don't know their heart. Because the people know President Boakai will take the country over to you before the 12-year ends. You think they want to see you as president? They want George, we have to come back. All of them, they say, opposition united. The opposition united, none of them will stand up to that George we are man. All of them are afraid of him. Oh, they made too popular. Oh, they made George we are popularity at decreased. Because the time he had that popularity, that time he had never been president. The Liberian people didn't know who he was. But see what happened during his period at the presidency. The Liberian people didn't know what they want. Then you get it snow. It's snow because you want to wrap out of jail again. You want to be boarding and enjoying. A friend of president. Everything the man doing is spending. It's calculated. Jeremiah Kune, people now are friend in the Senate. Nobody won't be president. She won't be vice president. Delon is fighting for her. Then you have to remind Delon made on spoon. When that thing lead to the president, there will be impeachment. Then you have to remind on spoon. They're not going to do nothing to President Boyka. All you see they're doing at Jeremiah Kune fighting. The game that said there's a clique in the Senate. There's a clique. And the chief of staff of that clique, then you have the men who are with Chucky Taylor. The men who are with Charles Taylor. One time Taylor was giving our children guns, drugs, to go kill themselves, to open pregnant women's stomach, and bet on it. He was there. He never tell Charles Taylor. My man, I think that George is giving the children, he's spoiling our nation, he's spoiling the youth, he's spoiling the future of our children. Did anything not advise Charles Taylor? Did he? You ask yourself, Labyrinth, did he ever advise Charles Taylor? No, he did not. But you sit there, you allowed him to be a decision maker in our country, you allowed him to be representing our country in our rescue government. What is the political will? The political advisor is not that. She's not that street smart. She's fine, she's beautiful, she's eloquent, she's educated. You know what? Political advisors are radical. And I always say this thing. I don't bring nobody like Costa. Now Henry Costa, who don't even see friend. He can go after you when he rally. Now that kind of man you're gonna make political advisor? You think Snowden will survive? Do you think my girl will get a voice to be talking? Because the record that Costa get on these people, the thing Costa talked about them before President Boyka came to the presidency. The thing Costa know, you go take a model, a fine, beautiful woman, a well-educated woman. That one should have been ambassador. That was a misplaced of appointee. That bring up for Mandela Cooper. That why people that Snowden passing around him over. They said on Facebook, you call on the show and accuse the president family. And we ain't seen no letter here from Mandela Cooper advising the president. The first family, them should be giving proof to the Senate. But now, you think you can do that thing in Nigeria? Eh? You think that thing in Nigeria? They will read the Senate for him to provide the family member that you know that is involved in the 19.2 million other drugs. And this will give that person, you will provide that information to the Senate, and that information can be used to the security. The man coming with a flying statement. Up to the time, the first family, lawyer, the legal team for the first family are not come to write the Senate for clarification from this man, for proof. This individual, this guy, the man who are with Charles Taylor's son, the boy who doing 99 years in America, in the great United States of America. He's there in photo with him at the war time. Has to not get rich. You go ask him. He ever work beside being government? You ask him. Still ever work anywhere part of your life beside being government? How he got his money? When Chancellor went to jail, how he become rich? Because you were there with Taylor. The boy ever work beside being government? The man to acquire honor money your government allegedly. And you're a liar. You're a liar, United Party. The man come on national radio and say you want for President Boyka to fail so the Liberal people can suffer. So the Liberal people can die for hunger. Because your friend John Weah is not in the presidency no more. Because John Weah is not the president of the country no more. So you don't care. You want for President Boyka to fail so the Liberal people can suffer. And you take that statement like that with him. Rescue Senator and Who's will get angry and debunk the man. They didn't do it. Because other than the man, oh, President Boyka, he promised the Liberal people you're going to be a one-term president. Oh, but we got to fight the man. Because when the man win second term, that they play ball. When the man win the second term, you turn the country over to Jeremiah Kune. And that's why they don't want to see. And that's exactly that they don't want to see. They hit the ground that Jeremiah Kune walk on. Any snow, my girl, Yomli Kanga Lauren, like other conversion Gigon. Any start on a lot of buffalo, like run a buffalo. You go call the Senate on me to invite me while waiting. When I call you buffalo, I'm a freedom of speech. I can curse you. In America, can call police, can call police. That you get cursed. You who? You who? Any start on where your big stomach, your god like frog, your frog voice. That you can't talk to Mr. Nangwe. You get character than that man. You conversion Kigo. Now you need to get you in la bureau. You know, just said the comments and Nangwe conversion Kigo before. You can't sit and tell them we. You don't know your function. Oh, you hit the ground. Jamakun walk on because I know person, but I will turn up control over to him before you 2 year in, and you don't want to see that. So you put yourself together. You see, now I can tell. I tell the United Party people always. I say you're not smart enough. You watch what is happening in the Senate. You don't exclude Yombly. That desperado, that woman, that eat and blow. She's showing your true color. Before 2027, 2028, there will no Yombly on your side. That job we are calling and say can be vice president to me. And CS you call rescue man. Y'all CS you refuse. Just said that you'll be playing tit-a-toe. You'll be playing lapa, ila bro. United Party. Rescue people. Just said that. Don't you see Delon's son, strong Bana Peking. How you going after your government aggressively? No, I want you to go back on the page. Strong Bana Peking. You are with the rescue mission. The president letter came from the presidency, employing our ball. What happened after 2 months? You go knock your head with your. He say he's being very energetic. He's speaking truth to power. Because the playbook, like Delon body, strong Bana Peking. More Alina, you open your eye. When the brother can, you post it on the page. Because when the people tell you for power, you will not get job. Some of y'all will not get job, will not be able to work again. Because when job we are take, you'll be running away from that country. You'll be finding yourself in different countries because they will go after you. You better fight with everything you get. You protect President Bwaka and Jeremiah Bankun. Your lives depend on them. From the executive down, you protect them. Then when I say people come in my inbox, oh my man, the government, I see your government will not respond to anything. Then I can tell you, I say, but then you don't know Liberian politics. If you not respond to the opposition, everything Liberian people hearing, it will go against your 2029. The minute they come out with stuff, respond immediately. They don't show weakness. Oh no. Because the people will be confused. Which one will believe? Oh, they say the vice president involved in the drugs. Oh, the people from Nima and United Party, MDR account, and encountered and said a lie. Like any student, they lie on the vice president. Press release, press statement. I call for that. I am not seeing it. Because people in the United Party don't want Jeremiah to be vice president. I mean president. So there's small shaking there. We will call them eating bona in none of your horse. I don't need your. My loyalty with President Bwaka. I always say it. No matter how my gotta be careful with the official because some of the people are the people who made you to go see the president. I see Bwaka, I would die. If I see my papa, I would die. I will come out to America. It will all be time. He can come to America now. When he come, we see him here. But one thing will tell you see, I get something from McGill. That one who cannot even pronounce president. A pen. And a man daddy, a responsible man, Nagbe. You are Febo. You are Febo. All your life, you not do the people work. You are Febo. That even that Nikompu, my girl. That thing you can honor man, President Bwaka, it will not work. We will show you, we will respond to you. We will tell you what you need to know. We'll tell you it. We'll tell you it. We'll tell you it. People that any student, they can't survive. They can't survive. We have government job. Y'all look at him. This man is a problem to Liberia. He's a disgrace to Liberia. The man who want for President Boga to fail so that Liberian people can suffer. We will play his tape 2029. We will discuss that. That man, see a mouth. That is the man who asked a Liberian, somebody who could be a daughter, to scrape herself butt naked. You give her $1,000. And a man who have integrity here, a man who been married multiple times, who cannot keep a wife, who don't know how to maintain relationship. That's ignorant. That's the man. You want to criticize other people, but when they criticize you, you want you to Liberia Senate. We'll not come on the Senate now. We'll deal with you individually. When you come after President Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun, we will talk to you indirectly. We will call your name. When Mayfair came into the civil law code, you're not with Chucky Taylor. The picture not there. And it's no. You are not Danny and whining with Charles Taylor. You are not the son-in-law to Charles Taylor. The man who is doing life in jail. A war law. The man who brought war to our country. 250,000 Liberians lost their life. You benefited allegedly. That's how you got rich. When you want to accuse people, you can use the word allegedly. And we'll learn from you. We'll be using the word allegedly. See your face. Some are going to say fun by you. The ugliest politician in the history of Liberia, like Snow. They look at him. They look at his face. All the money they get face and teeth. Like the man who want to look out for Liberia to damage. Because we are not in power. They may not get Jim Barney on his side. Jim Barney, he on the man's side. They're from MPP. I'll be reminding you, Mr. Viper, you have no friend in the Liberian Senate. All these people, they don't want to see you as president. They don't. They don't want that. Because they know President Boka will turn the country over to you. So they against you. They play game with you and you smiling with them. You look at him. Like men are with Chucky Taylor. You look at him. Yeah, you look at him. Like man, like the decision maker in our country. The man who was standing by a man who brought war to our country, damaged our youth life, destroyed our country, the future of Liberia that President Boka is trying to build today. And every single support the Charles Taylor, benefited from the blood and sweat and the death of Liberians. Oh yeah, the 14 years Civil War, Charles Taylor, a father-in-law, brought war to our nation. Our country was damaged beyond repair. God bless the United Party government. Eddie Johnson Sadiki, even though she was there corrupt, or children were there corrupt, but she did well. By putting Liberia on the first step. Who came back, who gave country to lucky grown-up boys. Lucky against us. The king, they damaged the country. President Boka is there trying his possible best to face the country. We have Mickey Ball. Cartoon Any Snow. The man who cannot keep a wife. A responsible man. From women, from one woman to another woman, from another marriage to another marriage. A responsible man, 5. I don't want to say it. But me, I want to hear it for. Don't go look at a record. It's there. An irresponsible, greedy politician. When Charles Taylor was giving our children drugs to go there and kill other people and kill themselves, he advised Charles Taylor, you go ask him. He was there with Charles Taylor. He was supporting Charles Taylor. When Charles Taylor brought war to our country, giving babies guns to go fight war, to kill Liberians, he was there. The Eddie Snowman. Then he advised Charles Taylor. Allegedly, he was with Charles Taylor. But when I call you came in Liberia, I say allegedly. No? But I can show proof that you were with Chucky Taylor. I don't lie. I can show proof that you were with Chucky Taylor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can show proof that you were with Chucky Taylor. I can show proof that you were with Chucky Taylor. The son who is doing 99 years in jail in America. Like you and Chucky Taylor then, and when the judge asked me, I said, my honor, let a picture here. Like Chucky Taylor, like Charles Taylor, son, like Edwin Snow standing. What you were doing there? You want to go share rest? My honor, the Edwin Snow want to go share rest? Or you carry medication for the people that were sick. The librarian that were dying. You wanted to go help them. Where you saw him wearing vest, army vest. A warlord. A warlord. The boy who was commanding a whole battalion in the country. When they say, hey, you coming, people running. Chuck it to the coming up. You are there with him. That ain't there. Snow. That's snow where? Snow, that ain't here. That ain't ready. I don't want to say it. I don't want to put you in the picture of my honor. The man who I feel yourself with warlords. People who came to our country and damaged Liberia. You were there with them. That Chucky terror them. That every snow yesterday, the yellow storm of that snow there. And the men who don't have no integrity. A man who have no moral. You have always benefited from the system. A man who never did any job out of government. But today he one of the richest Liberians. Mansions, people buying houses all over, allegedly. Now he there. A hair property man looking motherfucker. Edwin Mervyn Snow. Sekou Doukley want to join. Who is Sekou Doukley? A man that Snow. A man that Snow. Who benefited from the system. Always. Who never worked outside government. That the team that undermining this government. This the fool that scrap our library system to give us $1,000. You want to criticize people from the executive, but when they react on you, you want to use Yombly because you get personal relationship to chew your pepper. And Yombly, we watching you. We know your political game. With all due respect, mama. Rescue mother. Because you're not acting a rescue mother again. We're watching you for a distance. We're watching you. We know your plan. For us that support President Bwaka, we say, oh, rescue the president. President Bwaka. If you really want Jeremiah to take over and continue your legacy, Mr. President, my grandfather, my father, my papa, my own president, open your eyes. They will come to you and pretend because they don't want to see the boy from Nima County, the young vice president. They don't want to see him because it's an easy path for him. Comes 2029, re-elected. After 2-3 years, give it to the little boy. The boy take the country. The plan and not the plan. That's why you see that the manufacturing lies, propaganda against him. They will get one buffer, corruption can go, and a starter where a voice looking like when men won't come, men not come. It won't get dark, it don't want to get dark. The sound you can be hearing also, how you get sound. We will cause you personally. I can cause you. The court cannot hold me for that. Because you are a fool. You cannot be with a rescue team and don't defend people from the United Party that is in the executive. You want to show screen because you are Osalo. Or you hate Jeremiah Kun. You don't want him to be president. Every time you able to run for all vote and be you president? You still want for you to be walking and be briefing? That the kind of president we want? Eh? Every time, who you think that people can make you president? Corruption gone. You always want support and benefit. So you can employ your family in different ministry. We know your game. If y'all set with the rescue team, you better set Isa. When we see y'all deviating and trying to play game, we will call you. Some of the people in the United Party will not like it like the business. By eating bona in any of your horse. I can tell you for free. Some of you was appointed in government because of our $1-2 that was sending on Stanton on spoon. Like what made some of you appointed officials today? You are benefiting for our money and our time in government. So none of y'all, my eating board, nothing y'all got to do with me. When we're sending our money on Zell to Eugene Falcone, y'all in Hali. We don't want to talking. We make enemy show. We're sedition our friends and brothers. Because of some of y'all, they will see rescue matter. Instead of her protecting, you see our cheer. The one I can get sedition they want. Even though they're useless, they're stupid, they're immature, They are not, they have no knowledge of government. But when it comes to holding together, you cannot take that from seditions. That you cannot. They can know that the person wrong, they will defend to the letter. They believe in themselves. They will never throw any other people on the bus. They can know the person is wrong. The nothing about you will send it to the committee room. Joan Taylor, she will tell you, oh, we'll send this to committee room. The committee will report back to plenary. It will never come back from committee room. Your spirit, God is Senate. Pimoi, I'm watching you, my baby. I'm watching you. The statement you made the last time, Pimoi, I'm watching you. In the same Senate, I'm watching you. That will not fight Jamaikuo. That boy from Nimakato will become president. You're lucky, you're not lucky. You're United Party woman. Suck yourself in. Just suck yourself in. You're my fan. The best of the best to be vice president to him from United Party. You don't go up, you can't down. President Bwaka is a man of integrity. He will not end up like Eddie Johnson said, who gave photo. No. Jamaikuo is very submissive to that papi. He learning from that papi. And no President Bwaka will not listen to you. He will not listen to you. He will support that boy. He will put that boy here up. That boy may power with a political goal. Prince Johnson because of Bwaka. Prince Johnson was bleeding Jeremiah Kun when they talk over. They were not listening to him because they time to pay him. Then we see people from the United Party. They won't play party. That checker will not work. When President Bwaka put that boy here up, we will support him because we know what he learned from President Bwaka. You better put yourself together. You put yourself together to guard Jeremiah Kun. You find the best of the best from United Party that will be vice president to him. All I can tell you, we're telling you now, you better learn these things. You learn it. The sooner you begin to accept this, the best for the United Party. And United Party can never win an election without Nima Kante. We see some of you allegedly trying to encourage that other Mickey boss, Samuel Koga, to misbehave. You think you can divide the vote in Nima? The people change to the presidency is like this. If the people on Nima slide up, they left with them. It will just be what the United Party chairman use? Supporting birds. That's how you call it. I get your full name from the Labyrinth Senate. Allegedly, Yombikanga Lauren is not a hidden secret. She want to be president or vice president. Every Snow want George Weah to come back. He's doing everything in his power. He wants George Weah to come back to the presidency. Senator McGill, when he wake up like George Weah, he eating like George Weah. He's sleeping because he have no integrity in himself. He don't think in himself that he can be president one day. He don't have that ability because he has been sanctioned by the State Department. Because he's very corrupt, allegedly. Because they destroy everything now. LCC said the men free, nothing happened. Payroll pardon. And at the sedition, now what they say? The US government will take over going to 3 years now. We cannot ask the US government for these things to persecute these people. The evidence, the ambassador of the United States is in Monrovia. To go to the ambassador, okay, all the things you put on our people, the government want this, the record, we want the evidence so we can prosecute them. Why so hard? United Party government, rescue mission. We're looking at you. We're looking at you. Happy breast. Thank you, my brother. Just add the so that look, I can watch the United Party people. I can watch them. But anybody play with Jeremiah when you play with me. Because I know President Bwaka, the day I have one-on-one conversation when I return to Liberia for a visit, I will ask the papa the question. And I will tell him my honest advice. Mr. President, do not allow the people that are around you to damage your legacy. The only person that can carry on your legacy is Jeremiah Kwan. Anybody from the United Party that you believe that you would suggest to Jeremiah Kwan to be a vice president, we will support that ticket. You will say, oh, the people from Nima, they let power beneath. They will let power beneath, but when you want to be president, you can want to Nima. I'm not from Nima, I'm from the Southeast. Oh, when you want to be president, a vice president, you can go to the people of Nima, but you can criticize them. They let power. Oh, yeah, your honor manager Jeremiah Kwan from the United Party, and the nonsense you're talking. There will be no military takeover. We know the strategy. We know what you want to do. It will not work. President Baka too smart for that thing. He will take the power over to Jeremiah Kwan. And then I will leave it. Let me come back to the other useless senator. The other man who cannot even keep a marriage. Edwin Snow. They want. That decision maker in our country here. They want. That kind of men that decision maker in Labrador. But we are feeling you. I'm not going to get a time here. I will tell the Labrador people how you join us. That man that decision maker. That senator here so. That he here so. That Edwin Snow you're looking at here so. They want where. They want a lot of Mickey Ball. Because in Labrador can say Mickey Ball, a cartoon. You know that cartoon, the ugliest senator that he is so. Edwin Snow. Now he right here. The guy. Now the man who say the 19.2 million the family, the president family involved. The president family involved. The political advisor, the legal advisor to President Bwaka should be written in the Liberian Senate for evidence from this man. Madera Kuban, are you advising the president on that? You think that Peter Pan don't think we can't do to run government? You think because you fun, you educated, you eloquent, that why we can't run? Madera Kuban, that was a mess appointment. That was a political mistake from President Bwaka. You should have sent you as an ambassador somewhere. That plan how you play. We need a radical political advisor in the executive mansion. We need a tough person as political advisor to the president. You allow Edwin Snow to sit on national radio and say he want for President Bwaka to be one-time president. That's his constitutional right. But when you say you want for the government to fail, you want the government to fail so the Liberian people can suffer, so the Liberian people can die with hunger, so the Liberian people cannot provide to feed the family, so the Liberian people cannot get job, so the Liberian people will not be able to go to hospital. Because you want the government to fail. When the government fail, the people fail. The people suffer. As a senator, you know that. You pretend to be a senator in the interest of the people from bombing. But the people of bombing see through you. Everything you own in bombing, you have never taken anything over to the people of bombing, allegedly. Everything in your need, the farm you get. How you got that land? That water land you get so. Who you buy that land for? The government should investigate your riches. They should know how you bought that land. How you got that land? A government land there. Allegedly. That land, that farm you own, that government land. When the government check, you will say that just that time you buy it, you go call one other old man who died 20 years ago or 45 years ago. Allegedly, that land, a government land. If the political advisor were on your neck, you'll not be doing that. You'll not be talking loosely and recklessly like that. So, you open your mouth every morning, you talk recklessly. You open your mouth every day, you talk nonsense about the country. How can you be representing a government and the country at Equa and asking the government to fail? That was a turning point for me. That was a turning point for me. How can a snow, like this man, tell look at your senator, pushing for the government to fail because his body job here is not there. He's not running private jet again. He's not running private jet again. So because job we get put in the private jet now, then he accusing the president family on radio. You want me to put a post up? Then let me say, according OK FM, I will post it up. OK FM, they don't want to say it. Nami, Everything I say, I speak facts. I tell you the reality. That's what I say here. What they post here? What they post? The justice minister should be writing the Senate, because the justice minister is the senior advisor to the president. The justice minister is the senior advisor to the president. Oh yes, very ugly, very much ugly. Johnson, let's do it. There's ugliest senator that the post here. Now he is saying, y'all go read it on OKFM page. Credit goes to OKFM. He said it. The first family is involved in the $19.2 million drugs. Why is it Evelyn? Why can't he help the security apparatus? Why he can't help the people and tell us, oh, I got information. The president family member is involved, so they can use it and investigate. You come up with a sweeping statement, accuse the first family, and up to the time we are not seeing the legal team for the president or from the family of Baka to read the Liberian Senate so he can provide this information. Eh? This guy, the man who said, oh yes, since I enjoying the way you're co-signing with the ugliness, so I will remove it and put a real ugly one up that you can see a teeth in his mouth. That piece of shit who always benefited from government. He never worked in his entire life outside government. Never. They fool. He don't want to be undermining our government. Now look at him. He look like Mickey Ball. In La Bogue say Mickey Ball. It's a cartoon. Look at him. Now look at this thing. Now you don't want to say he vibing for job. We have to come out of power. You want for La Bogue to damage because we are not in power. What kind of business is this? That kind of mess will be decision maker in our country. A son-in-law to a former warlord that brought our country to destroy and kill many Liberians. 250,000 Liberians was murdered. That man never advised Charles Taylor. He was there with Charles Taylor. He was riding big cars. He got vests on with Chucky Taylor. He dealt with Chucky Taylor. I don't want to see a beautiful, beautiful face, a beautiful, beautiful mouth. The man look like a Papa Tima. That tell the face of add on a Papa Tima. Now he look like a teeth. You go invite me to the Senate, I can curse you. It's my constitution right to curse you. You can't do shit. The man who get our Liberian sister 1,000 out of the scrape or self nigga, like the man that representing Liberia to Equans. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of country? How that country giving God hard time? You have a man like Edwin Snow representing Liberia, a sanction, a man who was on sanction by the United States. What that show our country? I thought the rescue team were coming to make sure that the guy cannot represent our country outside. The man allegedly is undermining President Baka government. You think the man, because if job we are not in power, you think you will say any good thing outside there about Liberia? No. The man who was brave enough to sit on national TV and say, I want this president to be a one-term president. I want this president to fail. I will do everything. He said it on spoon. Then you're allowing to enjoy. You can find something on the man. That's why I get mad with a political advisor. Now my own big sister, fine woman, educated woman, adequate woman. But I think the job, that position is too big for her. Mandela Cooper need to go as ambassador somewhere. That's why she good at. That's her expertise. She's not a political advisor. Why she advising President Baka on? She's going to go somewhere. I hope the president will reshuffle and move people out of that executive mansion. People who is not infected. You made a man to be representing your government. The man who come on national TV. The record is there. To say you want for the government to fail. You want for President Baka to be one-time president. And you're still allowing to be the equal. This guy. A former man, a former warlord son-in-law. The men who were dining and whining with Chancellor, when Chancellor was giving our children guns, was giving our children drugs. He was there. He never advised Charles Taylor. On the Weir regime, auditors are being killed. He never advised Weir. Auditors, 3 messing balls. Don't go on any sooner page and see every ever critique George Weir government. You will not see it. He was, look, the men were quiet like snow. That's how you were quiet during the Weir regime. The only thing you see from him, when he in the private jail with Weir, he posts. Oh yeah, that's what you were doing. When Labrador people were crying, riot shutters, there were no few in the country. He was not saying anything. Because he was there whining and dying with George Weir. He didn't say anything. When red press were going high up, he didn't say anything. When 16 billion thing came out, he didn't say anything. He was there. He was in the Labrador Senate. He been there because his whole life. He think the position to equal like a lifetime position. He will die there. That's what he think. 2029 will retire you. Snow will retire you. We will put multiple people against you. And you're not even making. The United Party, the strategy we get, we will put more than 6-7% to share that vote. All we do. That's why you tell me, say, oh no, it will shut in the other person that's supposed to win. No, you not win. You not win. Let me want to go to LPRC when he lose the election when Joe Weir win. I play you won't go. Because where you were there before. This guy. The man who king and the greater Charles Taylor, the man who make him to become a rich person today from the blood and sweat from Liberian. He keep on the OKFM. He always using OKFM. I don't know what his relationship with the people to OKFM. They make him when the goalkeeper came and clarified to Liberian that Charles Taylor was giving every Lone Star player 5,000. Now it was not job we have money. They made a look at a Papa Timo, the ugliest senator in the history of Liberia, went on OKFM saying Louis Carter is lying. That we are using your money. That thing they men love country. They make him betray Charles Taylor that made him. Because Taylor in jail, Taylor cannot speak to the people. Somebody come to against Charles Taylor, his father-in-law. Clearly, that he was taking care of the Liberia national team. He was giving each player, and John Weir was making 10,000. John Weir was the higher paid player on that team. When they can't play Guinea, we'll get him 10,000 and get the rest of the people 5,000. Every single time he countered that. He said the man was lying. Let me get open a ball for John Weir to eat. Therefore, like how he love John Weir. There are 3 of them. Sexual mission and Abednego. My family member, you're sorry when you hear me talking today. I can't stand this guy. Let me should not be a decision maker. The people come to me, Mama Jerry, no family people watching you. Just calm down small. No! When it comes to my personal worker, I don't care. I don't see family. That thing, that makes me be decision maker. This guy's supposed to be decision maker in our country. And it's not supposed to be a decision maker. Let me supposed to be representing Liberia anywhere. Let me supposed to be near our state power. This guy, the man who sat, I will sing this song up to 2029. He sat with Charles Taylor. He was the son-in-law to Charles Taylor. This guy, when Taylor was giving our children drugs, gun, underage babies to go for a war, he never advised Charles Taylor. He was dining and whining with Charles Taylor. Edwin Snow. Who you go report me to? A lying? You're not with Charles Taylor? I can't hear you, Snow. No, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. A lying? And now you standing with Chucky Taylor, the son of Charles Taylor, are doing 99 years in jail in America. Why a pa in jail for war crime? Then you can't also with your Mickey ball looking self. Because the white people use to understand in Liberia. Then you can't also. Then you say the president family member involved in the drugs issue. But then share the information. Why you hiding the family member name? If you know that too, Snow. If you're a member of integrity, when you're ready teeth in your mouth, come and call that family member name and start being on gossip. Stop being a legend that say you're not married 5 times. Why you can't keep a wife Ghana, they say you're not married 5 times. From one woman to another woman, from another marriage to another marriage. That means you get parent. You are a parent child. When you come for the government and President Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun, we will come for you. We're not attacking the Senate. We'll come for you individually. They may you very go up, you can't down. You ugly, the ugliest senator in the history of Liberia. You go come in the court because I call you ugly. You're not ugly, you fine? You fine? You talking to me? Oh, I thought I'm me talking to. I can't hear you, Snow. Stupid man are you? You sit in the country, you can't on national radio, you can't look at the president, that the president must fail. So that the people can suffer. So that the people can die for starvation. That was a turning point from between me and you. I don't respect you. You cannot be a decision maker. If I was the president in our country, I would do everything to fight you. This was the reason why Eddie Johnson said he remove you. Because Ellie know who you are. You still respect Ellie, all the things she did to you. But you did respect President Bwaka every day. You were the same Snow during the 2023 election when the public texted the conversation between you, the private conversation between you and President Bwaka. Like how the man hate President Bwaka. My fellow Liberian, some of y'all can forget. The man came and share the public text message. The private conversation they had, he shared on Stanton A Witherspoon platform, on Spoon, the heat of the election. Why you are doing it for? You are doing it for Bwaka. I mean for Joe Weah, to shame Bwaka. That's why you are doing it for. Listen, Snow. The man, when the Guinea situation started, he tell President Bwaka, he did an ARV photo and put a paper in army uniform. How much money make it do to this government and President Bwaka before y'all open your eye and see the direction who this piece of shit is? You let them part of people, how many things them member do to your government and your president? My president. The men, they say Guinea and Liberia have an issue on land issue. The men took the president of the Republic of Liberia, create an AR photo, put a paper in, go and get a paper small pistol. He get a paper small gun so they can kill the president. But then he get the Guinea president, big gun, allegedly. But why that they dirty in your mouth? All the money you get. You can't do shit, Snow. I can curse you any day I won't curse you. You tell me to say what I'll go for cursing. You are a fool. You hate Liberia. You don't love the country. For you to see John Weah to come out of state power like I love you get for Liberia. You didn't see what happened in John Weah regime. Snow, you didn't see that? You know what happened when John Weah was president in the country? You saw the amount of death. I didn't say John Weah killed anybody. But I'm just saying, you didn't see how the people were going to bed 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the country while you were traveling around in private jet? Snow. You see that? You see Jefferson Koji marching in the street of Mario with pistol on his side, threatening people that today he been censored for human rights abuse. You see it? Snow? That you want to criticize them? No, you are afraid. You are afraid. You are enjoying you always been enjoying the resources of our country. You always benefited from the nation. That's who you are. That's exactly who you are. You a man who have never worked in the private sector your whole life, from Chancellor regime to Ellie regime, John Weah regime, Bwaka regime, and the Liberian people continue to give the men state power. Why? 2029 will retire you. Snow. We'll put the money where our mouth. I say you get money. We'll cheat you when you come to that end. Oh, y'all get fair with me. You need to pay the people that have business. Their number, we'll see your number. To the election commission, we'll buy all it. And shit you will not do. You lose, you lose. You run to the Supreme Court and fear go. Your ex-wife is not to the Supreme Court no more. That's why you are frisking in that country. Because your ex-wife was Celine Young was there. With all due respect to the woman. That's why you are frisking in Liberia. Because something you want to report the code, you get influence because your ex-wife, the former chief justice, was there. But in that secret, I'm not abusing a woman, but the man's ex-wife. And that's exactly what it is. I speak facts. The one you are ruining our country. She not there. When you're normal adding up, who you want to? You're making noise. I got another criminal. I will bring a guy in town. I will end the show on my guilt. But I don't mean I want to rudeness too much on the government. If first getting too much on President Boaka and Jeremiah Kun. I always speak to my vice president. The people are not your friend. The people don't want to see you to the presidency. Because no President Boaka will take power over to you. They don't like that. The people know the game playing already. They calculating. So they against you. Jeremiah Kun, open your eye. Mr. Vice President, be smart. Yombly, Snow. Where the other one need? They want to join the second round. Who are crying? Amarakone. Your time, let me tell you the story of Amarakone. You see, when we attack Amarakone, when you read nonsense about the government, when you talk foolishness about the government, the people say, oh, you know about the poor ungrateful. The men are in the war room, the men are supporting you. Now he was voting. You don't know Amarakone when you arrive in the country, preferably when a CDC. For those lesser opposition argument you get, oh, Amarakone, like the man President Boaka win, that he was voting. That he was voting. The number that President Boaka had in the first round. You go find the video. You show me evidence. Amarakone he was not with the United Party the first round. He was never around the first round. When the second round came and he saw the wave of the Liberian people, he had no choice but to join the Unity Party. Because he feared that you're going to have an influence for President Boaka to pick somebody to fund a ministry. Allegedly. That was a hope. That was a hope. That was Amarakone. Amarakone killed second round. We don't want shit. A betrayer is a betrayer. An honor manner is an honor manner. The man saying you want to be in the marriage again. You want forcing there? Why are you forcing Amarakone? The man saying you consider yourself as opposition. Treat it as opposition then. Because you think John we are choosing a vice president. Rather than thinking, because this, you see, how evil these people are. That's how they're looking. All of them criticize John Weir, excluding this one, then Mickey Ball. But the Amarakone, you are in America writing. He supported CDC 2017 allegedly against Vice President Boaka at the time. He supported the CDC. He thought CDC were going to make him finance minister. When John Weir win, John Weir brought a truck driver Samuel Tuwe who allegedly stole from the Liberian people. He got mad, he joined the plane, he went away to America. Amarakone, you go follow the track record. He supported CDC because like Ellie gave them direct instruction who to support the 2017 election. He did that. He did that. He supported CDC, thinking that CDC were going to retain as finance minister. The man boy, own boy, Samuel Tuwe, he got mad with the CDC. He went to America. Come back. 2022, 2023. He said he wanted in Papolo. He went, he win. When he came in February, when he went to go, John Weir, he went to go visit John Weir. And the story I'm giving you, he went to go visit John Weir. He make a demand. John Weir, the demand cannot work. He said, but then I'll go independent. He went independent, he won an election. When he saw the second round, nobody, you get up at the call him. That Delon reached out to him. We know the story. We got friends in the United Party that believe in us, that tell all these things. That Delon reached out to him. Senator Delon reached out to Amarakone. That Delon brought Amarakone. If I line up, they won't debunk that. He brought Amarakone to the United Party. Talk to him to meet the president. The same man that accused President Boaka that he get I know 17 grudges against Eddie Joseph said he wrote a book. So he didn't have the face to meet the papi. They don't talk to the papi, they call him king. Second round. Everything was cooked already. The Labrador people were already made up their mind. The decision was made to remove CDC because CDC was not in the interest of the Labrador people at the time. And that's you are talking. I'm not lying. That's what they are telling you also. The Labrador people decision was, you go up, you come down, the people's mind was vexed that they will remove CDC. They did that. The Labrador people. The Labrador people. The man was made up. What am I going to do? That we can't hear in our ear. The men support. United by the poor ungrateful. The men support. The men support. The men who support that 2017, you are me with the final ministry work. And I want to talk about United Party. The men. Let me tell you that other Mickey boy from on my screen. I'm a corner here. This guy, well educated man, very smart. I admire him from this thing. But this guy, the ambition is too much. He's a troublist. And that is my issue with him. Very troublist. This guy came to Liberia because of the difference he have a president, but he couldn't meet the papi. The long talking someone away, all of them went. Now he came second round to support United Party. United Party win. They may get list allegedly to the president. What kind of ministry you want control? When they meet him, he said the Liberian people should lower their expectation. That was the first statement for America. Your father the metro record. Your father after the 2023 election. Somebody just sit down, I think you can't sit down on Facebook and be talking and be cussing people. The man, he came on radio, he wrote the Liberian people should lower their expectation because the decision you made already that since President Baka is not granting his proposal, he will go knock her head with the government. He went quiet anytime. He pick up the CP. This man, allegedly, he went at the final ministry. He went at the detail with President Baka who to bring to the final ministry. The higher President Baka fall off, allegedly. This guy. Since then, nobody put finger in his mouth. He the one king say in opposition. Recently, he taking picture with Joe Weir, going to Clarence Foundation, he writing all kinds of things about the government. Say he fighting Kafun, the final minister. You were final minister. What did you do for Liberia? You were there when Eddie George's son was stealing from the car. The money was coming from you. Where the money was coming from? Stand up on air and tell her how the people gave you money from the agriculture place. You told loan up to the time you not pay the loan yet. And the people were integrated. Our decision making of our country here. That people are ratting. That country will fix it. Jeremiah, President Baka will do a part. Jeremiah will come and fix it good. Yeah. And why you don't want to do? You don't want to see Jeremiah come rising to the presidency. Now why you're kicking yourself. And why I told my vice president today. With all due respect, Mr. Vice President. Yeah, I talked to you harshly today because I was disappointed. You throw Mr. Namwe on the box today. You should have defended that ball. You know, I have called the man right there to apologize. Tell the minister we'll send it into a committee room. Mr. Namwe, come in my office, I want to see you. You tell him, I mean, next time when people invite you, just apologize. Don't make it seem that you control a grown man what to do. Mr. Namwe is not your son, Mr. Vice President. He's older than you. Don't be because he's from the executive. Yes. Sometimes you must treat people with respect. It's not based on the power you earn, or you got, or you in. Mr. Namwe is an elderly man. Mr. Vice President, you calling like a lost child today in front of your colleagues. The same people that honor money you. They are my corner there. They don't want to see you to the presidency because they know your way to the presidency is just slim like this. That's why they're doing everything to implicate you in a drugs issue. And we are here defending you. And then somebody who defending you came to the Liberia Senate. Instead of you defending him, you telling him to apologize in front of these people. You telling him to just to please people that Edwin Snow, who is undermining you allegedly. Edwin Snow Snow will see John, you will tell John we are over you any day. I don't care what kind of relationship you get. Then they see Edwin Snow man I say on national TV and radio. And you want your government to fail. You want your government to be one thing. When your government be one thing, government, you get job, you go sit down. You go back yourself. Far away your political skills and power. Use your influence in the Senate. Convince those who will stand with you. The someone one government official, you say that you guarding that person, protecting them, sending a committee room. Now without come a committee room, then you shame the man today. I was disappointed with my vice president today. I will tell you the truth. Snow, Yombri Kanga Lauren, Amara Konen, they are not your friends. They are not your friends. The Amara Konen man, he ambition to become president. He got it in his heart. The one you ride on John we are popularity to get to the presidency. None of them can stand for John we are saying, I won't be president. Go all of them say they're in the opposition. When they go to our meeting, they will all of them throw the support behind John we are. Now what they want to do? You think they want for you to be re-elected? Snow said it. Be smart, Mr. Vice President. That people don't want you. Because they know when you win 2029, President Boga at the end of the 12 year, President Boga will take the country over to you. And President Boga said it. Snow is not your friend. Yombly or ambition to be vice president or president. The way you see Deron can be throwing jab. And a small thing the government do, the government step, he join us out. He can be the first person to talk. That was the law. He can be the first person to encounter the government. He said we're holding our own government accountable. You know the scene Deron I went to Eddie Jones said it. Try to convince Yombly to run a vice president to Arizona coming. When Daniel Sano there stay in the throat. They begin at the information ministry. Stay in the throat. They reverse the decision. You have a good night. No man can stay in front of us and tell us, say, I'm not going. We're ungrateful because he don't want to help President Baka. And now he vote. The Liberian people voted. The man was made up. He was just unfortunate to be a leader in a war room. Then that was it. Because the first round he was not with a higher team with a team that numbers. People were already there. Higher team. You let the party got that number the first round. You go ask yourself. I will end on the 1 year. Because I hear I let them end on. The head Papa Timus Senator Snow. Now here I let them end on. Can't sit down today, can't call somebody junkie. You look at a man, responsible man, like the man you can't call junkie. The man look at you. You that you're new in the media every few days. They say if you have somebody married wife, it will cause you trouble in the country every few days. You Snow. You using cash violence, allegedly. They say you are behind somebody's wife. Married wife, allegedly, every few days. You are all in the news. You damage somebody's marriage, allegedly, every few days. The men who don't have no moral, no integrity. The men who want to see the country fail because John, we are not in power. Men who can't say that you can't allow the kind of human being, that the kind of men will be representing Liberia to echo. That the kind of men will be representing our government, the rescue government. Then we can't talk it. We will not attack the Senate. We respect the Senate. But we attack individuals in the Senate who want to attack President Bwaka and Jeremiah Kong. A government official that will feel that is credible, with integrity, will defend them too. Like Mr. Nangwe, I watched that man on the class reloaded. Very eloquent man. Like man, you want to call a junkie? You and that other one who can be called. You and that other thing. That corruption keep going. That corruption keep going. I get tired of picture. If I get tired of picture, I'm going to post a picture. The other one is essentially they want who sanctioned by the American government and State Department. The one who cannot even pronounce president. He call it prayer. A prayer. A prayer. A prayer. They think. They want. That one, my gay. Prayer. A prayer. A prayer. It pay. I hear. Well, Edwin, well, I can't dispute that, Edwin. I can't dispute that. It could be fat because this guy, the man who can be doing pain, my girl, my pain. He called Facebook. The man cannot pronounce Facebook. Fibo. You can't use Fibo. You have Fibo one day. You get a work. You not throw the soda all in your mouth. Because when you were chief of staff to George Weah, all the time was being Maputo Yipa was being killed. Jeffrey Lemon being killed. Why was you when George Weah came on the air and told the Labrador people that the people were making love on Broad Street? You were chief of staff then, McGill. Oh, you didn't know that people were being killed and put in a car and set on Broad Street? McGill, you didn't know that? When Orator was murdered, what did you do? McGill, you were chief of staff. All the horrible things happened under your 4 hours. You were there as chief of staff. The American Post said you didn't corrupt. The State Department said you were taking bribe. That's why they put you on sanction. Pray. Fibu. What are you on Fibu? You can't do it everywhere. You're on Fibu. Use that bunch of people. When we talk and say we're talking to leaders in the country. Because they're very stupid. They don't put liberal interest first. It's all about them. All the things you see them doing are just for one individual, George Weah. So George Weah can come out of power, so they can come and steal and corrupt the system. They get it broke. If that government was serious, there was letter written during the Weah regime. Let me remind the United Party people and the Chief Justice, not the Chief Justice, but the Justice Minister, Musa Dean. The American people say you don't pay McGill US dollar. There was a letter I was written. They can follow this step. We'll bring Justice Minister, whose will be radical. No, we can't see it. The people ask the Liberian government not to pay people who on sanction US dollar. They don't want the people to touch the US dollar. What happened? I'll be calling the final minister out. Go back and get that record. Follow it. Pay the man lewate when take pesos so lewate will be in your account. That's why the American people say you don't pay them our US dollar. They sell it, not me. Doing we are regime. They sell it. They rob Musa Dean. They tow him. The final minister Samuel Tue at the time. They don't pay them US dollars. I know the men taking pay in US. United Party to suppress the people. You're not able. And that's to go beat them. But use the law against them. The law is there. The American people request that don't pay the people. We don't want our US dollar to touch the corrupt people's hands. Don't pay the US dollar. Pay them your country money. Never take. The letter is there. It was written. It was written during the Weah regime. What the Justice Minister doing? I'll be going in more early in bus and reminding him to bring that idea to the president, to tell the president. Let them go and find out record into the Justice Ministry. They go there. They wrote the Justice Minister Musa Dean. They're asking him to ask the president and the finance minister not to pay people like McGill US dollars. They said it. The people who corrupt the system, that today they own sanction, that they don't want to have interpreter to critique a leadership, a respectful leadership. That people that McGill then say they're seeking the interest of George. When George was got to the CDC party headquarters, Are the kind of people that say they are leader in the country? I about finish. Shame on you. You will not fight the government. None of you will fight Jeremiah Kun. Jeremiah Kun will become president of the Republic of the people. I believe in the ability of President Bwaka to do the right thing, to turn the country over to Vice President Jeremiah Kun when his time is over after the 12 years. President Bwaka will not look back. After the 12 years, Jeremiah Kun will carry on the leadership, the legacy of President Bwaka. My girl, I'm not going to. Nobody can get lower. That other buffer, that round buffer individual, any starter, corruption to go. Until Eddie Johnson said he moving, you will see that man will become president. He will hear you. We pray for long life. For those of you who are here, I want to say thank you for following. Thank you for watching. If you can share, I'd appreciate. We will stand tall to you. We will not attack the Senate this time. We will attack individual from the Senate. Because when you come, you make your useless comment on your pages and attack the president and take on your telephone and ask the president family member. If somebody from the president family who is implicated in a drug issue, you have oversight. Mickey Ball, Lucky, Edwin Snow, come here. Let me end on you quickly before I go. Snow. Useless Snow. You have your oversight. And you said somebody from the president family is implicated in a drugs issue. Why can't you use your oversight? Call the security. Give the information to the security. Call the person need. But because you want to attack President Bwaka because of your usual behavior is to disrespect President Bwaka. We call the man out, and when Joe Weah was there, you respected Joe Weah. Joe Weah, President Bwaka, who is older. Let me ask you, Snow. You are a proper child, but we will respond to you. Child, you come on Facebook and we will respond to you. When you say something, we will react and respond to you. All of you, I'm not going to. According to Yobli Lower, because she is the celebrity, she is the rescue mother, but I don't see her acting like the rescue mother. I don't see it that way. I think she be two-faced here. I'll call my Oma out. I respect her. I respect the celebrity, but I will call her out as I see it, because our rescue man would know during the campaign when Musa Abedete was dragging a woman in the Lewate party. We stood by them. We were attacking this man. Don't allow any Snow. Do not allow my girl. Do not allow Alice Tatum, corruption Kigon, both for voice to misuse your office to attack President Bwaka, to undermine President Bwaka and Jeremiah Banko. Our United Party people make you Senator Yombi Kangalore. Remember that. During we are regime, you were not celebrated. You were the only female in that place. I think you were two. We didn't see you. The same CDC people allegedly were accused for murdering your husband. I saw you engaging. When my girl, wife, when she was launching her book, I saw you there. I fold my arm. I said, what's our rescue mother is doing? I thought she's going to be vexed with the people. I didn't say my girl kill your husband. I didn't say George Weah kill your husband. But it was doing that regime. That man was murdered on the highway. There was news around the country allegedly that CDC people murdered your husband. And up to the time, I see you whining and dining with them. You're planning secret things. You want honor man Jeremiah Kun and the government. It will not work. It will not work. You try to go after Sekou Dougle to the port. He will go start putting a phone on your neck. He step on it. That whole thing is dead. We know what I want to do. You don't be smart though. Sanction can count on you anytime. Abachi, the former Senate president, is on sanction. The people will damage you. They may not get a sanction again. That Mickey boy looking motherfucker. This guy. The Eddie Snowman. He been there before. He died in one with Charles Taylor. The former warlord that brought war to Liberia, that killed 250,000 Liberians, that gave our children, our brothers and sisters, drugs to take to go on the front line and kill the fellow Liberians. He was there with him. He didn't say nothing. The Eddie Snowman. He was there. With Charles Taylor. You were whining and dining with them. You were with his son. You must let the people spoil your political career. You got ambition. Slow down, youngly. Use your sense. Mama. With all due respect. I'm not there respecting you, Mama. But I'm calling you out. Because you will be our rescue mother. We believe in you. We stood by you. When you were being dragged, when the Liberty Party was divided into two, we stood by you. Call on your page. I texted you. I said, leave the Liberty Party and find another party. I texted you. 2023, the record is there. Madam, our rescue mother, continue to support President Waka and Jeremiah Banku. You got a bright future. Don't let them inspire politicians like Edwin Snow, like McGill. Don't allow it. Don't allow them to brainwash you. Don't allow them to tell you you'll be vice president. Because we are is not coming back. Oh. Don't spoil your political relationship with President Bwaka and Jeremiah Kong. Yombli Kanga Loma, oh man, I advise you. I advise you. I love you. I respect you. But that political ambition to be president in 2029, it will not work. Maybe after 2029, you stay young, you got future, you got age in your favor. But that time, now the time, Mama. Now the time. Because anybody that go against Jeremiah, we coming for you. Anybody that go against President Bwaka, we coming for you. We don't want to know if you support her in the past. Now go Yeke. We took Yeke job for him. He's jobless. That's why you see him on Spoon talking nonsense. He's former lawmaker. We take a job. We took his job for him. We call on the people to remove him, and they remove him. Mama, be smart. You young woman. You still got future ahead of you. Remember, President Bwaka became president 78 years. 78 or 79. You're not even close there yet, Mama. You see, Edwin Snow, he's not a good person. He don't love Liberia. He benefited from Liberia, and Liberia benefited from this man. They may travel every day on the government expense. Using our country need to travel. How can they maybe representing our country? A former man, a former warlord son-in-law, the man who was with Chucky Taylor, as allegedly he was driving for Chucky Taylor, SOD, allegedly, the man who stripped our young sister naked and gave her $1,000 to strip herself naked at the pool. Now the same man, the same man allegedly the few days, they say you be somebody marry woman. The person marry go upside down. Now the same him. That man is not a responsible person. And it's not a useless gonna ball. This guy, useless gonna ball. I say, can't do no damn thing to me. But the man I accusing President Bwaka family with no evidence whatsoever, and the political leader and the advisor to President Bwaka. We didn't see that. Don't read the Senate. The justice minister, true, the justice minister should be ready the Senate for them to show evidence. The family member that is involved in it, nothing. God don't want for judge our country to be judge free. If any should not get the evidence, let him provide the evidence to the security. You need to call him up. God, come on, invite the senator. Who told you can't invite senator? The man he said the thing on the Senate floor. He called on the radio. He said this thing in a radio station. He can be called to the National Police. God, come on. Tomorrow morning, the investigator should invite Snow to the police station so he can provide the evidence. The person that from the family, from the president family, you have to provide them. God, come on. According to you, Mr. IG, oh, I respect you. The best IG in the history of Liberia. the police IG. I'm calling on you. Ask the investigator to invite them to the police station, to Central, so you can come provide the information. Remember, he didn't say on the Senate floor. He called. He said on the radio station and said these things. He said it. He said it. He called. He called and said them. Or he was in the station. He said it. Brother, come on. They're investigating the $19.2 million just issue. Invite any snow to the police station. It's a whistleblower. Use him. Call him. Then you provide the family member from the executive, from the president, the first family that involved. Then you show you the evidence. Because you can be part of the investigation. Huh? Let me alone a hip Papa Timo. They're useless of a human being. Very useless. He don't like Liberia. All his benefit. Let me have benefit from our culture. Many of the culture have benefited from him. A whole life he never worked outside government. From Chester Day, from the war day to Eli, then George Weah, then Baka. The kind of human being men that sit on the platform on the government field. And he's still representing the government in the country, honor the rescue government. Y'all have a nice day, man. I'm telling you, my brother. Seriously. Y'all have a nice day. We said we will not attack the House of Representatives or the Senate. We respect the integrity people that are in there. The few integrity people. But anybody leave the Senate chamber and come outside as a Liberian and criticize President Bwaka or accuse President Bwaka, we will respond to you. When you come on Facebook and respond, when you leave your Senate, they pray that you go carry your oversight and you leave from there and come on a political platform that spoon, a propaganda platform that spoon to accuse the president family member and the vice president. We will respond to you. We will respond to you. We will not call the Senate, but we will respond to you. And it's not your record is dirty. And it's not you wanted the terrible Liberian. That in Liberia, you are wicked. All the horrible things that happen in the George Weah regime, you never one day spoke. You were there riding private jet. That you don't want. You have no more rectitude to come up here and even talk about what happened in this good government. When your friend George Weah was owing ECOWAS, you were there. You ever tell George Weah then to go pay ECOWAS, and that President Bwaka came and pay all George Weah debt? Then you can't tell, you say, government is continuity. Shame on you. You couldn't tell George Weah, call George Weah out. My friend Weah, Mama, you're owing ECOWAS. ECOWAS said when I take the other seat, they put it up in spare area, that pay the people money. You are doing it. You have direct contact with George Weah. You know ever. Foolish man. Nonsense. We'll respond to y'all. Y'all have a nice day, my fellow Liberians. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.